Oh my goodness. Look at this. The day before US Turkey Day. The day where we think everybody is working, but really barely anybody is working, right? Right? We'd love to think that we're all productive and being busy to the last minute, but I'm going to tell you, this week has been slow. Clients are busy, hopefully enjoying vacation, not worrying about the work that we do, the techie, nerdy work, not really worrying about marketing. I'd imagine a lot of people are off. Let me know if you've been working hard this week. If you're, when there's like a holiday like this, when there's something like a big break, like a vacation, do you work harder, faster? Um, um, hey, thanks, Richard. Richard Hayes. I haven't seen that name in a while, dude. It's good to see you on here. Um, but as I was saying, are you the kind of person that like ramps up and makes yourself busier on your own work, on like your organization or your planning, because you don't have as many interruptions as some kind of service provider or some kind of agency? Or do you find that when your clients ramp down, do you kind of ramp down also? I'm going to admit I tend to be the former person. It's an interesting habit to get used to, because all the time some of us, we are a little bit more, we are reactive jobs. I mean, I keep my business and my life planned as much as possible, but there are reactive things that I have to do. There are reactive things that you have to do, my friend. And we can do all the planning we want, but just sometimes something pops up and it's like, bam, I got to take care of that right now. What's nice about a week like this is you don't have any of those. Like, my clients are like very, very busy. Let's fix the camera here a little bit just so you're not getting so much of. See, oh, that's too much. Here we go. Here's a little bit better. Um, yeah, this is the week where I get more done, and same with like now until the end of the year. Like, this is the year in business. And by the way, if you are not a business owner, you might not be able to identify with some of this, but this is the time of year where like business and marketing and sales like slows down. People aren't buying as much. Companies are holding on to money before they do anything, with it. At the same time, what I've learned is that, and you might have seen this if you've either been in business for a while or you deal with kind of purchasing, is this is also the time of year though when people are trying to burn money. So it's an interesting balance, because what you learn in the world of budgeting is when you ask for money in the beginning of the year, if you don't spend it by the end of the year, they reduce your budgets by the end of the year. So what happens is a bunch of places which are responsible specifically for like education or big marketing promos, sometimes they actually spend more at the end of the year because they're trying to burn that budget. So it's interesting. It doesn't always slow down. Like, I'm getting like our queue of client agency work is still coming in. It's still inbound, but it's not as much interrupt driven towards the end of the year as it is the beginning part of the year. I'm just kind of curious if you're experiencing the same thing. Anyways, that's what's on my mind first thing this morning. For those of you that never watched before, I am Patrick Allman. I run a marketing agency, and I have for a long time here in Oklahoma City, called Stop Doing Nothing Media. It's gone by some different names over the years, but we are primarily a lead generation agency. All the stuff that we do online, the SEO, the building of websites, the running of paid ads, social media. Let's not pussyfoot around, okay? All that stuff is marketing, and all that stuff is to generate attention, business, and leads. And that's what we are really good at. We are nerdy lead generation kind of people, okay? So if you ever want to talk nerds or lead generation or building a better website or just how to do paid ads better, you know, look, there's a number right there on the screen, 405-217-4752. Text that number anytime, 24/7. If I'm awake, I will respond. If not, somebody else will respond. But we will get back to you. Okay. I called this one, I was coming up from a title. I called this one the Nerdy Thankfulness Show. So my plan today is to keep it pretty lighthearted. I want to hear from you as you go into this season of Thanksgiving. That is the holiday here in the U.S. I know we have plenty of people here that we're not that are not U.S. based, or that watch my content that are not U.S. based. This tends to be a holiday where we find reasons to do very little, find reasons to eat a lot beyond reason, and then we like to sit around and watch sports and pretend we are thankful for things. By pretend, I mean oftentimes this is the only time people are thankful for things. And that's something that's always kind of always bothered me about this time of year is that, well, this is, I'm going to take time on November 25th, 26th, 27th and figure out what I'm grateful for, what I'm thankful for. And oftentimes we are not doing that the rest of the year. So that would be my tip for you is to find a way to work into your schedule a regular time to be grateful. Okay, and this needs to happen on a regular basis. Um, there are even I, I've been told that I'm always uplifting, that I'm motivational, that I inspire people, but there are plenty of times where shit drops into my life, man, and it just sucks the wind out of me. I mean, don't get me started on U.S. politics. I was woke up in a great mood this morning, and I was having some coffee. I was catching up on some news before I was prepping for the show, and there are just some depressing things out there. It's going to be very hard in the United States over the next few years to be thankful about certain things. And so we're going to have to work harder on that. Sometimes it's hard to be thankful, okay? There's the basics, okay? But sometimes the basics aren't enough. You know what? We can be thankful for waking up today, okay? I am 100% thankful for that. We can be thankful for 10 fingers and 10 toes, or 10 fingers and 9 toes, or 10 fingers and 11 toes. That's completely up to you. We can be thankful for a roof over my head. I can be thankful that I have an amazing internet connection with Cox, which allows you to see me basically real time around the world from my home office today, okay? I can go on and on. I could probably easily, I think, find if I worked on it for a little bit, I could probably easily find a list of 50 to 100 very basic things to be thankful for. And sometimes you have to fall back to that, okay? Sometimes you can't be, there's not time to be thankful for, ooh, I got 10 new clients over the past month. Because sometimes you have months where you don't get a single client, okay? Hopefully that doesn't happen too often, but it does happen, okay? So you need to find time, my friend. And this is, I'm not telling you what to do. I am strongly suggesting you find time to be thankful on a regular basis and not just sitting there and contemplate while you're sipping your coffee, boo, and then go on and do something else. No, I want you to intentionally sit down, on a regular basis and write down things you are thankful for. And I do this. I promise you 100% I do this. Even if the notes are for nobody than me, I do take time, usually when I'm out at a coffee shop and before I'm in any kind of deep thought work, I love to, and I've learned this from other people, love to kind of do a little recap at the end of the week, maybe like a Thursday or Friday, and just take a deep breath and write down. I love doing it on my iPad with my pen, my pencil. Here's my iPad with my pencil over here. I love literally writing down things I am thankful for. I'll do it in Apple Notes. I will. I may not show it to. More than likely, I won't show it to anybody. But it's for me. It's for me to take what's in my head and get it on paper. Okay. So please try to find the time to do that on a regular basis. Okay. It's just good. It's just good to remind ourselves what is uplifting, what is positive, what do we have to be thankful for? Because there are plenty of times where that that is that can be a challenge. I'll just put it to you that way. Okay, that can be 100% a challenge. So, but on that vein, let's talk a little bit about what we're thankful for. If you put something that you are thankful for, honestly, truly thankful for, in the comments, I'll put it up on screen so we can talk about it. Okay. I'll talk to you a little bit about what I am thankful for um, in my life that's happened recently. That it's just rewarding and rewarding. It makes me feel good. Um, I always get I'm always very thankful for the business I have. Okay, I've been in business a couple of decades, probably going on 3 decades. I've lost track of counting, but I'm in business again today. I was in business yesterday. I'll be in business again tomorrow. There is so much I am thankful for even my business existing and giving me the freedom and the flexibility that I have. And if you run a business or you're starting to run a business or something like that, let me hear from you in the comments because this is hard work. I know I follow a lot of other agency owners and business owners, and they follow me, and we're one big giant happy kumbaya family. But let's not forget that this is work. We are killing and eating every single day uh, the clients and the prospects for our business. And the work we have to do, we're convincing people every single day that we are a good service provider, we are a good company to work with, and and it brings in clients. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that my doors are open. I'm thankful that revenue is coming in. I'm thankful that revenue is higher than my expenses. I am thankful for the clients I do have. I have clients call. I have client calls today. So here in a couple of hours is my first client call. Like I said, the week has been slow, but I am thankful for that client. I'm thankful that client pays me every single month to make them look better. Okay, when you're a small business owner, man, it's not hard to find stuff to be thankful for. I'm thankful today that I turned on my computer and didn't catch on fire. Okay, I'm thankful that my time is very flexible thanks to the business I have. Okay. So I am very thankful I don't have to be in traffic. And this one I say on a regular basis when I am traffic. When I here in Oklahoma, there are times where I've had to go out. I don't maybe for like an in-person appointment or a consult or something, or for travel. There are times where I've had to be out in rush hour traffic recently, and I'm talking in like that 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock morning range, or that like 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock evening range, and I sit there holding my steering wheel, screaming at the other traffic out there because it doesn't make progress. Sitting in traffic to me is such a waste of time. It's a necessary evil because we are on a planet that has billions of people. But when I sit, I'm so used to being able to make forward progress in life and in general and physically. And one of the things that really frustrates me is sitting in a car around people with other cars and not being able to do anything, not being able to get on my laptop and get some work done, not having access to Wi-Fi, not being able to be inside of a meeting. Okay, just stuck in traffic is so. It's one of those things that really rubs me the wrong way, and so I am thankful that I rarely have to deal with traffic. Okay, I have 100% control over my schedule. And I let people book time, but it's time that kind of moves around my life and my schedule. That's one of the probably the better parts of entrepreneurship is forget the millions of dollars it's raining down in money every single day, right? Because that happens every single day. No, it's the fact that we have control over our own time and we don't have to deal with crowds and traffic oftentimes if you're an entrepreneur. Now that there are plenty of times you have to, I'll admit, but goodness gracious, I tend to forget that one when I'm not in traffic. I take it for granted that I can, if I have a doctor's appointment or a lunch appointment or an in-person consult, I can plan that not around rush hour time. So traffic is easy for me and traffic is easy for my client. Okay, that's something I forget. I just now I'm thinking about it. I'm very grateful for. This is an example of being grateful for the small things, for the little things. Okay, most people aren't grateful that they don't have to be in traffic. I happen to be one of those people. Okay. Let me see what else. Tech. I am so glad that my technology works so well together. I'm a Mac person, and for years we've been sold on the dream of technology and how it should work and how it should benefit us. And that dream is squashed when we spend time on just trying to even manage our tech. But man, ever since I switched to the world of Apple, everything just works so much more smoothly. It's been forever since I've actually opened up a computer and taken out or put in a memory card or a CPU or a memory. Oh my goodness gracious, those used to be the days. Me building and maintaining my technology used to be just part of my schedule. I would plan, oh, I've gotta upgrade Windows. I've got to do all this stuff. So just managing the tech of my business got a little bit better once we switched to everything Apple. Um, and so that's something I'm very, very thankful for sure. The fact that let me see. Goodness gracious, what else is? Oh, this live streaming. I'm thankful for the fact that I can buy, less than $2,000 worth of equipment and basically run a show from any building on the planet as long as I have internet connection. That's pretty damn cool, don't you think? And this stuff was pretty cheap. I don't have to have a whole giant building and recording studio. This is just stuff that the basic stuff we have to be thankful for sometimes. You should be writing on a list of these. And if you have anything very basic that you are grateful for, please put it in the comments. Health. Goodness gracious, yes, health. I am a little bit of a gym nut. I will be at the gym later today. If I wasn't going to be out with company tomorrow, I'd find a reason to go exercise tomorrow. Matter of fact, I probably exercise multiple times a day, but I'm thankful for my health. And that's something I fight really hard to keep up and to maintain. It really is. I'm no spring chicken anymore. I'm younger than some of you watching. I am definitely older than some of you watching. But I know as I get, older, I'm going to have challenges doing stuff like, the human body breaks down, okay? And I want to put this body in the ground, very much worn out, very much beat up. I want to say broken, but by the time I hit my, 80s or 90s, I want to still be in decent shape, being able to stand up without too much assistance, being able to go to the restroom or feed myself without too much assistance. That's one of the reasons I stay in decent shape, is because I'm just afraid of relying on someone later, okay? And my health is really good right now. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for friends and family, and I don't see them enough. I'm thankful I have an amazing daughter up in Brooklyn. I'm thankful I have a wife who's across the house. I'm thankful I have a mom who's up in the Pacific Northwest area. As far as I know, everyone's in good health. They really are. I'm thankful that I've got a couple of trips coming up. The not counting business trips, I'm going to be able to go travel in the Pacific Northwest and see friends and see mom here probably, I don't know, first quarter sometime. I'm looking at a possible trip to Costa Rica, and if you're watching and you know what I'm talking about, feel free to comment. But I'm looking at a possible trip to Costa Rica for business/pleasure next year, and for pleasure next year we planned a cruise out of Galveston in November of next year. Okay, so these are cool. I like trips for trips' sake because I really do like traveling, but I like them also because they get me out of the element, and that's usually when I get inspired a little bit more. Like, I can sit here in the home office or the work office. We actually have a work office too. I can sit there and get inspired a little bit, but when I travel around and have conversations with people and actually get on planes, that stuff to me is what really jazzes me up and inspires me, and I come up with a lot of good ideas on a plane. It's the iPad again. I keep this out a lot, and the phone. I keep it out near and dear to me when I'm traveling a lot because I just come up with a bunch of ideas. I can sit in an airport and chat with a fellow business person and come up with three or four ideas. I can be on a plane next to a business person and turn someone into a prospect and talk to them about business ideas and quickly whip out my iPad and sketch out something for them. Okay, I just love the fact that I get to travel and be around other people and learn and just expand my network. So I really do enjoy travel. I'm just kind of curious if anyone else is like this. If you're watching live or the recording, drop a comment about this. But like, I get jazzed on mornings where I have like an early morning flight because it means I have to prep the time before. I get in the car, I get up bright and early, and I'm productive right away, right? But I love getting to the airport for like a 6:30 or a 7 a.m. flight, which means I have to be up and about a few hours before, and it's very energetic to me. A lot of people like drag they're dragging ass when they get on a plane. Oh, I'm excited. I still do that thing where I fall asleep on takeoff. I don't know what that is. I think it's the pressure differential. Like, no matter how tanked up I am on caffeine or excitement on something, um, I do this thing where I do this thing where, like, when we're taxiing out to the plane, they're turning up the pressure, the oxygen pressure, and for some reason that knocks me out. So it's very common for me, like when they're at the hold short, which is the end of the runway before they take off, somewhere in the hold short area, I will fall asleep. I just totally conk out. We do the whole takeoff thing, and after we're up in the air, like 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet, and everything equals out and my body's happy, then I wake up again. It's just for some reason I get really tired when that when that um, when that oxygen pressure thing changes. Aladdin, make sure I spell is pronounce this right. Aladdin. Um, Grateful for you, Pat. You brought so many together inside the community. I personally have a notebook filled with lessons you shared. Thankful for you being one on one. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm appreciative of people. That's one of the biggest things we can be appreciative of, especially because people are temporary. It's really kind of interesting to say that, but we're all temporary. We have a temporary existence on this planet. And that's something I've become more and more aware of over the years. This is a fleeting thing. There will be a time when my live streams will be the only record that I was ever on this planet. Okay? Um, as I pass away, my generation after me, and that generation, there will be hints of my name and my last name and what I did. But people right now, it was a 2024. If I'm lucky, YouTube will be around in 2124 or 2074. It'll be around, after I'm dead. It really will. And somebody will be watching this video for the first time, okay? And who's ever watching this video, it's very possible I'm 6 feet in the ground right now, okay? I am thankful though that I'm able to communicate myself and create content for you to watch in the future to hopefully help you improve and change your life, or I guess it would be change and improve your life right there, okay? I am thankful for the fact that, my voice will live on who knows how long, hopefully a long time. I have no idea how long YouTube's going to be around, but thankfully, it will be at some point in time. My laptop will get destroyed. All my content on my laptop will be gone. So I'm thankful for this. But thankful, Aladdin. I apologize, LOR, about saying that. I really do enjoy being around people, and that's again when it comes to the top of when it comes to your gratefulness list, your community, and physically being around other people are something you should be very, very thankful for. They really. Let me see which way am I going here? If I want to face that way, see, I need to face that way, but scoot this way. There we go. There we go. I want to make sure I get this camera angle right since I recently rearranged the camera angle. But yeah, anything people involved or relationship involved are the things you really should be thankful for. That should be, like I said earlier, that should be very much at the top of the list because our existence is fleeting. It really is. And at some point in time, either you're not going to be here or I'm not going to be here. I don't want to brood on the whole darkness and death thing, but it's just, you got to remember, spend more time being grateful for the things that are temporary. Spend time being more grateful for the things that are transient, that won't be around forever, okay? Your business will be around whether you were there or not. Well, maybe not if you're not there very much, if you're not there very much. But everything else, people wise, be grateful. And I'm very grateful that tomorrow my wife and I are we're going to a buddy's ranch. He's got many acres, a few dozen acres, no, several dozen acres. Um, and we're just going to go there. And once we get there, we're going to be pretty chill. It's going to be slippers and drinks, possibly hot tub, sometime in the woods if the weather is great. But I'm going to be very thankful for that. It's not my family. My family's, like I said, in the Pacific Northwest, I guess it wouldn't be the Pacific Northeast. It should be the Northeast. Yeah, I've got family Northwest and Northeast and on the other side of the building. That's where all my family is right there. So, where was I going with that? Oh, I totally lost my train of thought there. But anyways, this was just a quick thankfulness show. Please do find a way on a regular basis to a weekly or monthly, find a way to just be thankful and physically write it down. Okay, don't just think it and pass it. I learned a while from someone a while ago that when you write things down, they tend to cement a little bit more. If you go through all the modalities, like if you want to be grateful to someone, write it, think it, write it down, tell the person, maybe go through 3 or 4 modalities of communicating that gratefulness. It'll cement, it'll stick a little bit more. And if that doesn't work, use some app and put a Friday morning reminder that you need to take 30 minutes every single week and just be grateful for what you have. It'll put you in a much better mood, which these days for me is really important because there's just some shit going on that in the world, especially the politics and the geopolitical area, which can be depressing. We have to physically remind ourselves to be happy and physically remind ourselves to be thankful. Okay, that would be my parting gift to you is just find a way to be thankful on a regular basis in situations where you're dealing with people, to be thankful. Make sure you let them know that you're thankful they exist. Okay, that's very, very important because we are all very much temporary. Okay, um, that's pretty much what I have for the day. I wanted to get through 30 minutes communicating with you. I've been spotty a little bit recently on the lives. Just some things going on in life and business that are taking up my time, but I am very, very thankful, for you. You have a whoops, goodness gracious, I pressed the wrong button again. You have a great day, have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you on lives probably starting on Friday morning or Sunday morning or Monday morning, I think a massive plane just flew overhead and shook the whole room. Shook the whole room. And very much shout out to my people who are part of my high level family. I very much appreciate you and enjoy learning from you. And I just love being a community. And I can't wait for us to be together next year in Dallas at the Hotel Anatoly. I think that's early October next year is when we're going to do all this together. So again, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. If you did subscribe, your name would have popped up. Oh, did it? Did I not have the app running? Oh my goodness. If you subscribed, I apologize because there's supposed to be an app running and it's running now that when you subscribe, your your name pops up on the screen. So for example, like this person right here subscribed. That person subscribed yesterday. I'm catching up on all the no, that person subscribed just under a day ago. This person subscribed. This one gonna play? There we go. That person subscribed recently. And before that, we had this person subscribe. Come on. See, these guys do this queue up. How's this song? There we go. Yeah, these queue up. This is cool. I haven't played all these because all these people subscribed when I was offline. And if you're not familiar with it, I'm on a big kick right now to boost up my YouTube. So am I kind of quiet and muted? Hey, Josh, apologize about that, man. Is this better? This may be better. I tend to. Here we go. You know what? Where's my microphone volume? Oh, my microphone volume is all the way up, man. Sure, I'm using the right microphone. Sure, MV7. I may have a gain issue. See right now I can turn down the volume very much here. Yeah, I wonder what I'll have to do there. Thanks, Josh. I did not know I was quiet muted. It was probably because I didn't have the microphone literally in my mouth like this, where it should be for me to get the best volume. But yeah, I'm grateful for you too, dude. You've brought me to this high level world, and it's a great world for me to be in. I've learned a lot, made a lot of new friends. Fortunately, the people in the marketing and CRM circles, we kind of all run together. So I knew a lot of these people from previous products. But thanks for the information about the mic. I will take care of that. I'll figure out how to take care of it. But again, you guys, thanks for watching. Let's bang it out today, okay? It's Thursday. Let's be productive. That's Thursday. I'm sorry. Halloween. Thanksgiving's on Thursday. You know what? I'm thankful for my memory when it works too. But let's, knock it out today. Try to take, tomorrow off or work a little bit. There's no shame in working at all. But like I said, take time to be thankful. You have a great, great week, and I will see you this weekend, probably Friday morning.